subscribe to me on Rumble if you want to learn how to raise your testosterone levels naturally. A lot of men now in modern society have low T. And I made videos on this topic before. I have a video on my Facebook page. Mike's up Pro Testosterone Pro Health Fitness Protocol. Teaching how to be healthier and how to raise your testosterone levels naturally. What to prevent yourself from a decline. And don't send me a friend request if I don't know you. No, I'm unlikely to accept it. Now people can watch on my posts because I put the audience to public on some of my posts on my personal Facebook page. I have a Rumble curriculum as Michael Rumble. I've taught on this before, and as usual, I'm cutting edge of things I've been teaching on for years. Now it's becoming popular, like Joe Rogan talks about sugar a drug and a poison. This is things showing up on Instagram about testosterone, hiding home cleaning chemicals, how to remove testosterone, things like this. Things I've been teaching for more than 5 years on YouTube for free. And these people that are telling you about this now, they're making money somehow. So I'm intending to, I thought about this before, I'm intending to make another video, and either or a live stream, upload it to my Rumble channel, teaching very valuable health fitness information on how to raise your testosterone naturally. I have athletic performance and energy problem where people fall sick using being on meth, okay? Because it's so rare. A lot of it boils down. Visual indication of high testosterone is lean muscle, good athletic performance, and energy. Which is why if I see ads show up for testosterone clinics and stuff like this, it'd be like having stubborn belly fat, low energy fatigue, and things like this. Like the opposite of that is what I'm enjoying. So some part of testosterone levels can be genetic. Case in point, no matter what genetics are, there are things that the average person does on the regular that is not low in testosterone. So I can teach how to raise your testosterone naturally and how to protect the same thing that's teaching you how to raise your testosterone naturally. Applying that advice for somebody that doesn't have low T, they're rare unicorn, 1 in a million or something, that doesn't have a lot lower T than what they should have. It will protect from a decline. Okay, so it will at very least decrease the rate of decline. You have a natural testosterone decline with age. Okay, so and it's like on YouTube. I don't like teaching health fitness because I have to hold back. And this is like so. The video that I upload to my Facebook page, the video YouTube doesn't want to see. Mike's upload to Testosterone Fitness Protocol. That got put for medical misinformation, something like this. Okay, I got a warning on the strike. And you can watch the same video on my personal Facebook page. So, yeah. And that's what I've been teaching is not just the facts. I've been teaching why. There's an agenda to have the masses weak and controllable. I posted on my Instagram story recently about how low testosterone, somebody left a comment, I did it right. Low testosterone makes more vulnerable to groupthink. Okay? So if you have low testosterone, the psychological effects of testosterone like courage, bravery. Part of that is character, personality effects of testosterone is being more bold, having more confidence, courage, and being less risk averse, less timid and fearful and like worried about things. Okay, so basically, it behooves the deep state power elites to have the average man have low testosterone, makes him easy to control. Cast my pearls before the proverbial pigs and swine. Cast out your pearls before swine value. Now you give that which is hold out to the dogs. There's a tap on the foot turning friendly. So I've been graciously sharing a lot of stuff for free. And most people are ungrateful. Okay. But it's like it's meaningful for me because it's a way to fight the deep state. Because the deep state I've been working to show my life with gang stalking, this gang stalking persecution program, they want the average man to have low T. So even when I don't have some lovey-dovey, like, oh, I care about people, poor people that are choosing to live the lifestyle the deep state want to blame, making them weak. It's like also it's like the deep state don't want the masses to know this. So a way to punch back at the people working to destroy my life, the deep state, is to tell the masses what they don't know. So there's certain actions, no matter what state I'm in, they feel meaningful. yeah, so you want to learn how to raise your testosterone naturally, why you have low T mostly out there, and how to raise your testosterone naturally. Check out my Rumble channel. I'm intending to upload another video, and I already have videos out to teach on this topic. Or Rumble and elsewhere. Now you will have to go dig through the archives and look far back, and a lot of Rumble streams is just like Mike's live or something like this. And I've done all kinds of topics in there. So yeah, I'm intending to make another video or live stream teaching on testosterone. One article I've shown when dealing with this topic is a Men's Health article. The average man has low T, that's why I stand out so much. Because if you don't have low T and are full of low T man, you're so superior athletically to the average person, harder, better, faster, stronger. People come into my live streams when I'm doing like 3-hour cardio streams, be like, stop doing math or something like this. And they seem to have boundless energy and live stream for 12 hours straight, and things like this. And it's so about what the average person can do in terms of performance, which is why some people come and accuse me of being on meth or something like this, which I don't do. I don't use drugs, I drink caffeine, I do smoke cigarettes, okay? So you might count that as drug. Other than that, I'm a teetotaler, don't even drink alcohol. Quit drinking alcohol 100%. I took a 4-year sober challenge, made a deal with someone. And I think it's close to 6 months now that I dropped alcohol. It's not my fault that you're pathetic and feel inferior and you're prone to feelings of envy that warns to your bones. And no wonder the average person is like envious and spend a lot of time in envy. They see people having being something better than them, they feel envy, that they're mentally sick and like physically the opposite of strong feeling. Because envy is the warnings to the bones. So that's another health fits advice. Find a way to overcome envy. They also help with health. So, I tried to log into my Rumble before. I don't know why, if it's if the site is down, but as I'm clicking, this page isn't working. Rumble is currently unable to handle this request. HTTP error 500. I don't know what that's about. On the topic of health fitness, I'm going to teach you some things. Health fitness principles that you will do well to take heed of if you're looking to be healthy. Quit the sugar. Go on a low to no sugar diet. So either quit completely entirely. If not, go on a low sugar diet and get as close to 0 grams of sugar per day as possible. I eat less than 20 grams, and more precisely less than 10 grams of sugar per day, as opposed to the 88 plus grams the average American consumes on a daily basis, according to an article, like a study looked at statistics. So sugar weakens you. So if you look to be healthy, go on a low sugar diet. 1. 2, detox your life, which means remove as many toxic chemical exposures as possible. What the average person uses, hygiene, home cleaning chemicals, has a lot of chemicals in there, okay? Some of them are inflammatory, some of them can affect your moral health in a negative way. And this is, I'm really doing this since I've been teaching for a long time. So here's a protocol for people looking to be healthier to consider. Quit the sugar, and then if I'm going to quit 100%, go on a low sugar diet, eat less sugar, okay? And every gram less per day counts, okay? So less sugar. Detox your life generally, which means remove as many unnecessary toxic chemical exposures as possible. What do I use? Natural Leopard soap, fragrance-free. Perfume, fragrance-free, natural Leopard soap. For what? Everything, pretty much. Hygiene. Washing my hands, natural Leopard soap. Hand washing parts of hands, natural Leopard soap. Cleaning my floors with a bucket mop, natural Leopard soap. Showering, natural Leopard soap. Even for countertop cleaning with a sponge. So instead of countertop cleaner, what most people use, okay, that has a long list of chemicals in there. A lot of them are scented. Instead of whatever people use, some perfumed soap for hand washing, for washing the floor. Instead of the shampoo, like 16 ingredients, whatever's got in there, all these chemicals, I use natural apple soap. So once again, it's like ultimately this, okay? Somebody looking to be as healthy as possible, quit sugar 100%. I've done it before, like cold turkey and stop doing it. Another relationship with sugar is like most days, I would think most days 0 grams of sugar. And then now and then maybe 3 grams in a day or something like this. So less than 12 grams of sugar per day. So here's the point. Quit the sugar, and if I want to quit the sugar 100%, then at least decrease your daily sugar intake. Detox your life generally. Replace as many of these toxic chemical-laden hygiene or cleaning chemicals with more natural alternatives as possible. Another thing, I recommend that you begin to supplement. Get on the protocol. Like here are supplements I believe that all human adults should take. Vitamin C, magnesium, D3 with K2, a B complex, niacin, okay, niacinamide. So vitamin C, D3, K2, niacinamide, B complex, and magnesium. And I can get into other videos, talk about it more. But yeah, those are some changes that we're supposed to do to their life. The average person has low T, that's why we have so many men with dad bods in the 20s now. So 90 dads age like 40 plus, married with wife and kids. No, we have a lot of guys in the 20s and 30s now. The average American has a higher body fat percentage than the average American pig. Okay, why? Because the pig are live like a pig, eat like a pig. So, meaning eating too much on the one type of stuff. So, meanwhile, I'm ripped with a six-pack and highly energetic and good blood. Good point since you go to the community, but usually being on like drugs. Okay. A lot of it boils down to not having low T. That's what it boils down to. And the reason I know these things is because I'm a Christian, I had God in my life. Then He's helped me to know what I need to know to be edified physically. Beloved, I wish all things that may possible, being healthy and as all prospers. So God has enabled me, allowed me to acquire information that applied diligently, consistently with diligent effort, over time has yielded dramatic health improvements. Yeah, they want the average person to be a soft cupcake. Body fat, testosterone goes down, body fat goes up. Reliable indicator of testosterone, sounds like Mike Tyson. A reliable indicator of testosterone levels having declined from a previous level is adipose tissue collection in the abdominal, okay, basically fat stomach, okay, fat on the stomach. They call, you know something decoding, beer belly. Beer, if I recall, contains a phytochemical estrogen. Either it's a testosterone blocker or an estrogen mimicker or something like this. But there's some ingredient in beer that studies show can lower your testosterone. And it's called beer belly. People drink a lot of this thing that you can research. It's like, oh, it has something to do with testosterone. Yes, we call it beer belly. So indicators of testosterone levels having declined from a previous level is you start collecting fat in your gut region. So visual indicators of high testosterone is lean muscle, okay, a low body fat athletic physique. No, the disclaimer because I'm on YouTube now around. Nothing I've said in this life is taken as a health advice information. Talk to doctors to make any changes to your diet, lifestyle, supplementation, and medication. Talk to doctor before starting taking supplements and medication. So, you fucking idiot should have been listening to me all these years. And you wouldn't have been as pathetically effeminate. Feel like a woman to watch. That's why a lot of guys get hated, because they see a man and it kind of makes them feel even more feminine. Because you see somebody has masculine performance and looks masculine. A lot of that boils down to testosterone levels. And it's like, oh, that's part of it. So yeah. People are so fucking retarded. It's like, I've been out here for years, and it's like, Johnny come lately. Yeah, I've been talking about vitamin C, mega dosing, talk on that topic, okay? And it's not until, and I've referenced Susan Humphries for years while talking about vitamin C. And a lot of you didn't hear about Susan Humphries until she was a guest Rogan's podcast. And if you search Susan Humphries, it will come up like she's talking a lot about vitamin C mega dosing. So you would have known about this a long time ago if you would have been looking at my channel. And not like a scarf, so you just come back. He thinks vitamin C. He thinks. It's like this it is. Okay. Also saw this Samantha person. Samantha, somebody had Tom Levy on. And that's half 100 channel, some Indian actress. Maybe soap opera actress, something like this. Like a drama. One of these, not wives' tales, but like the housewives watch that, that's like a drama. Possibly that type of acting. And, which is descriptive, not insult. And she had Tom Levy on. So, anyway, that's the point. And I saw recently she had an Indian doctor there. And the doctor was saying what I've been saying for years. Okay. Like a bona fide MD doctor. And he said, yeah, some of these chemicals in society can alter men's hormones, can be bad for your hormonal health. Or you mean like I've been teaching for years? Mike Sass på Testosterone fitness protocol and other videos. He's teaching general, recommending men to avoid perfume, fragrance, hiding home cleaning chemicals. And it's not only perfume ones, but as rule of thumb, if it's scented, has perfume, it's a commercial product used to clean your body or environment. Like there's a risk that it can contain that it can have a hormone altering effect in the negative. So once again, as people subscribe to Samantha, I said, wow, I learned this. It's like I want to have good hormonal health, testosterone. And they learned last week about this because that video showed up. They would have learned about this, 6 years ago if they were subscribed to Max Sam, and learned alternatives too. And here's what you can use instead of these things that this doctor is warning about. Hygiene, home cleaning chemicals, natural apple soap. Here's other things, okay, supplementation, and this and that and the other thing. So I've been more valuable. Part of masculinity is your utility, okay? So how valuable you are. I've been more valuable. If I look at this joke, influencers, I've been more valuable in what I've been contributing and providing in terms of like truth on the reason people have health problems, how to improve them, and other things, without making money. So it's like these bums, a lot of them, they make money from being like a third as valuable to people compared to what I'm doing for free, okay? So you got 60 seconds hit the like button or getting blocked, okay? I don't care. I don't tolerate that. It's like, that's one of the things I don't like. people come and start writing comments in my chat, and they act surprised if they get blocked, because you show up writing comments and then hit the like button, which is a sign of Moses. You say, I'm selfish, I'm here to get something. Okay, get some answers to my questions, get some interaction with me, but I can't give a like on a stream, okay, to support his stream. So, yeah. Now, sometimes I thought about maybe I'll try math, because I've seen sometimes like I get 3 likes and it goes down to 1. It's like there's certain indications that possibly YouTube are removing likes from my videos. Okay. This good one. It says 0 likes. You had a minute after I said hit the like button. It didn't go up, so you got blocked. Okay. I'm leaving. Got my TI security system running. And today I'm using my personal Facebook page for the live stream part of the security system. That's also part of the teaching the common videos. Verify on. Okay. Teaching targets, first of all, warning targets about COVID-19, which attacker probably will use, which means they will go inside your home when you're away for the video and poison your food in your fridge or contaminate your environment with toxic chemicals. There's something called contact chemicals. So it doesn't have to be they get into your fridge and put something in your butter. It can be that the distributor put a toxin on the surface, and there's certain things, if you touch the surface that has been contaminated with a toxin, you can absorb it through your skin. That's called transdermal absorption, which is also generally on the topic of health, fitness, something that people need to learn about. A lot of people don't understand that if you put something on your skin, it can really get into your body, okay, which applies to the other parts of the health fitness protocol. We're like putting a list of chemicals, like, are you sure that one of these things can't be transdermally absorbed and enter into your bloodstream through the skin? Okay, because there's certain things that can't. So, anyway. The matrix system zombies. They're blind, which means they're falling into all these ditches. So they need somebody like me to help them. And there's a war, okay? There's a war on humanity. And they've gotten the masses to participate in all destruction. They've conditioned, we deal with the perfectly conditioned masses that have been deceived into living their life exactly as the deep state power elites want them to. I don't use soft in the washing machine personally. And I don't, as part of my regular diet, consume soft serve ice cream or soft drinks, okay? And I do believe that if I would eat and drink soft serve ice cream and eat that and then drink soft drinks, I believe that I will be softened up by it. So, caffeine capsules. Gonna take my pre-outgoing dose of supplements here. yeah, so people looking to be stronger, to be healthy, to learn about like watch my videos, or you can now. This vitamin water concentrate, B complex creatine vitamins, and I pour some into. I pour some into the bottle. Bring it with me. Building up my lungs. I should go forward. And proceed as an expert form. Gotta get going. This year, that's format TI. I've been teaching other TIs how to set up a security system. So you got a light stream over there, and then a handstand camera to go over there. So here we go. Almost again. No, it must have been a pen popping. A lot of the people that are rolling the share beside the stock is working. There's probably a stock there. Yeah. Getting some prescription. Det känns som upp i fingret. Sånt att jag går inte heller. Det känns som upp i fingret. Det är lite här på skolan. Nej, jag måste snabbt upp i fingret. Jag blir konstant. I mute myself because I need to keep on pushing details to be careful.